What is up guys, Koenji here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different to my normal videos. We're going to be taking a look around the Japanese version of TEKKEN-NET. For those who don't know what TEKKEN-NET is basically the online service that is used for the arcade versions of Tekken 7 and I believe also Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. So today we'll be just seeing some of the extra features that they have and just an overview of some of the stuff that you can expect on TEKKEN-NET. So I'm going to log in right now for TEKKEN-NET. You press the blue button. Oh, okay, let me just... Oh, I don't actually have to blur out. No, actually I will blur out this bit. Sign in. Oh. Okay, so we are now logged in on TEKKEN-NET, and as you can see on the front page, we've got a ranking screen, and because I've only played one match at the arcades, it says outside the range. My highest rank is the beginner's rank, and the total number of wins I have is, well, 0 wins. If you scroll down, you have your characters listed. You can look at each individual rank for your character, and I don't have a record on any of the characters except for Lucky Chloe, where it has my playtime listed for Lucky Chloe. If you go down, you have your player ID, which I'm going to blur out as well. You can set your player name on TEKKEN-NET, as well as a message you want to appear. So when you're watching Tekken footage of the Japanese arcade version, you'll usually see that the players like to write something in the field. As well as that, it shows your play spot. So my recent play spot was in this arcade. Wait, actually, let me just if I turn off Google Translate, if it wants to, if it cooperates with me. It doesn't really want to cooperate with me right now. But if I turned off Google Translate, you'd be able to see the original name of the place, or the actual name of the place, I mean. Here is listed my fight money, so I can check how much fight money I have, as well as the player points I accumulate from playing the game. And of course, you've seen in a couple matches as well, you'd have what's called the treasure box meter. And the treasure box meter is like I believe it's the new lucky box system, because I haven't seen anyone getting any lucky boxes in any Tekken 7 gameplay, so I think that's like the system to replace that. So let's start with some of these options that are on the left now. So we have the My page, which is basically this page that we're on right now. If you go to Pickup List, we basically have the advertisement of the Tekken 7 Fated Retribution website, the Japanese website, and we have what's called takeover campaigns and premium challenges. So if you look at the takeover campaign just has some information on I believe it's just basically saying, oh, we're transferring over to Tekken 7, transferring over to Fated Retribution from Tekken 7. And the game is basically saying develop all your items quickly, or basically all the stuff that you have in your inventory is going to go to waste, which is a nice for if you don't act quickly. You also got a bunch of premium challenges that you fulfill by playing the game at the arcades. So again, I mentioned that before, that you get points. Those points are also linked into the premium challenges. The amount of points that you get will make you unlock new items, etc. Okay, so the next option we're going to look at is the team option. So in the team option, it says here that we do not belong in a team, and it gives us the option to establish our own team or to search for a team. One thing I do want to know is, if you don't register the number that's on the back of your TEKKEN-NET card, this page will not show up. It'll come up with something different, and then you have to like register your TEKKEN-NET account on this website before you can see this page. But anyway, let's click on the to establish a team button, which Google Translate is trying to translate. As you can see here, we have the team name. You can type whatever you want for the team name, as long as it's less than 10 characters. The play spot it's supposed to list what your main arcade is, like main arcade you play at, but for some reason it's not listing it for mine. I think I need to like set it up in the options or something. The recruitment method, pretty self-explanatory. Approval by the leader is obviously you get requests from other players, and you basically just fill in those requests. Free is anyone can join. It's an open team, and not recruiting, it basically blocks people from joining. And I think you can send out invites as well. Beginner, whether your team is beginner friendly, you welcome beginners, you refuse them, or you don't really care. Gachi urging, I think this is a mistranslation, but I think this is related to because there's basically team events, right, and you can get team points. I think this is either the people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna go get all the team points, you know, for my team, and then there's some people that are like, we don't really care about team points. We only play on the weekend. And then you got the EVA option, just to say that yeah, they allow both styles of players. The atmosphere, this is self-explanatory as well. The atmosphere is like just basically what type of Tekken players they want to aim for this team. So over here it says beginners are welcome, so it's like a beginners friendly team. But over here it's like Tekken seniors, so it's like looking for the best Tekken players or something. And then the goal of the team is to be, it's just like goals you want to push for. So you maybe want to be like the local best, or like nationwide best, or like the #1 team, etc, etc. And then when you input your stuff, you just basically confirm it, and then you register your team like that, and then you can start inviting people to your team. The team search option works differently. You can search by team levels, place spot if you want a specific place spot, number of members, and all the other options as well listed here. Or if you want a specific team code, oh, that's interesting, teams have codes. You can probably search by team code if you want to find a certain team. Okay, so the next option we're going to look at is our account history, well, our Tekken 7 history, so the information that's basically saved onto the arcade machine. So this has all my general KOs and stuff. I got 0 KOs because I'm not that good. Store competition, what's store competition? I'm not actually sure what store competition is. Perfect victory, self-explanatory. The perfects that you get. Perfect defeat, how many times you get perfected. Great victories, how many times you you know, steal the match of I believe it's like around 15% health, or like 20%, around that margin, that area anyway. Double knockouts. Power crash, I think that's the new rage art mechanic. How many rage arts you throw out or something. It's either the rage art or the power crush system, but I doubt it's the power crush system. Again, this is like Google translated, so some of this stuff is all whack. And then you can like view information on your characters, but I don't really have much information. And then that's the same information that was also on my page. Let's look at character. Okay, so character is an overview of the characters that are on my account. So I'll click Lucky Chloe. What information do we have for Lucky Chloe? Okay, so it has her has a rage art, and it has her power crush move. Okay, that's cool. Proceed to next. Okay, so over here, because I bought premium for TEKKEN-NET, I have access to my RP slot and my arcade slot, and this is just basically like the customization items and all that stuff. So it functions similarly to Tekken Tag 2. You'd put on your items and then you get to change the colors. The colors, I believe you have to buy separately on TEKKEN-NET. It's not like a massive color wheel as it is on Tag 2, but it has, if you click on it, it should have different shades of colors. Yeah, it has. Oh yeah, oh, that's cool. You can color each individual part. Yeah. Change. Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, you have different shades of colors, which I don't have any because I haven't really played the arcade version that much, but the more matches you play, the more colors you unlock. So you would spend your fight money that you earn from matches, daily logins, etc, etc, and you would spend it on colors or on some of the things that are in the shop. We'll get to the shop in a bit. Let's go to rankings. Let's see what's in rankings. Okay, so ranking is basically it shows you the top players nationwide throughout the whole of Japan. It kind of varies depending on what TEKKEN-NET you're on. So if you're on TEKKEN-NET C, you will have it'll be showing the top players in the Southeast Asian region instead of the Japanese players, and the same thing applies for the Korean version as well. In fact, the Korean website is completely different to the Japanese website for TEKKEN-NET. So we can search by store, weekly, monthly. You can search by teams, I believe. Yeah, these are by teams. You can search by character as well, so you can see, for example, who the best Kazumi player is and what the highest ranked Kazumi player is. And I believe you should just be able to, yeah, you should just be able to click on their name here, and then when you click on their name, it brings you up onto their profile, and you can see other people's profiles on TEKKEN-NET. So this guy has his information hidden, so we can't see how much KOs he has. He doesn't have a title set, and we can't see yeah, we can't see most of his information, but you can see his play spot is in Sega Akihabara building. Okay, so let's go to the lottery office. Now this is where the fun starts to happen. The lottery office is basically your go-to place when it comes to collecting items for the arcade release of Tekken 7. So as you can see, there's platinum draws. Your first draw is free. Oh, Skype went off. Your first draw is free for the arcade release of Tekken 7, but you're allowed to buy more coins. So if we press buy more coins, it will send you to this page, and obviously these are different currency types in Japan where you can buy the points that you need. I don't really use card payment for TEKKEN-NET because it doesn't seem to accept European cards, so I have to resort in using web money, and I might make a web money tutorial at a later date, so you can top up on your TEKKEN-NET money for the future if you play in any of the Japanese arcades. Oh, it sent me back all the way here. So usually every 3 days that you log in, you get orbs. You use the orbs with the items you get in the normal lottery, and that's basically how you develop them into a usable format for your characters. If we click here, we can basically see some of the items that you get, some of the blueprints that you get that you can develop for your characters. So if we zoom in, you can see we have a couple costumes for Kazumi, Josie Rizal, Gigas, Lucky Chloe. You can see that's Asuka's Idolmaster costume, and there's a bunch of cool stuff on here. Like, I haven't actually seen this Devil Jin costume. I've seen no person in the arcade have that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's just some of the stuff that you can get, and you would develop them when you get them as proper items. As well as this, you can also pay with your fight money, but you can only use your fight money to get titles and player headers. So that's an example of, you know, the stuff you can get. And the player headers, I believe that's it's like a plaque that has your titles on the plaque. I think that's what it is. That should be it. Anyway, let's look at the shop. The shop has icons you can buy, as well as title plates. These ones, you can click on them to view their design. So that's a basic title plate that you can get. That's another basic one as well. Panels. These are your panels that show on the get ready for the next battle screen. Like, these are the panels that it will show your information on. This is an example of, when it loads, this is an example of what one looks like. And the header section, your actual headers on TEKKEN-NET. So as you can see on my page, my header is just the basic stock Tekken 7 logo. But if we go back to the shop and look at the headers, you can see that you can get, like, here I believe, yeah, this one is Xiaoyu. Not sure where it's from, as some of you guys will probably know where it's from. I know for sure this is from Tekken 6. This one is one with Brian. Yeah, that's Brian. Yeah, and you can just buy top panels. Well, not top, but you can buy headers for your account. Here is the item list section. So the item list are basically all the items that you earn, all the blueprints that you have, the titles. It's just an overview of all the things you have on your profile. Nothing much here. Player customization. This is basically, let me see if I can change my play spot now. No, I can't change my play spot for some reason. That's very weird. Here you can change your name. So if you click on it here, mine is my clan, and then Koenji, and you're able to change your name 5 times a month. So every month it refreshes the counter and you'll be able to change your name. Here is the comment section, pretty self-explanatory. You get to type your own comment, and this shows on the screen where it shows which characters are fighting. Life gauge. So this is a new feature that was added in Tekken 7. You get to customize the look of your life gauges, but you unlock these by participating in challenges, like special challenges, and I think you can also earn them from tickets. I'm not sure. You might be able to earn it from the lottery, but that's something I need to check. Player panels. Panels that you earn. Yeah, this is where it has, like, the information of your play spot and your comment. I unlocked the fire yellow panel from registering for registering for TEKKEN-NET, the premium edition. So I pay 300 yen a month, and it basically gives me extra content and all that stuff. See a preview of what the fire yellow panel looks like. In fact, let's set it, so if we set it we get to see like a proper preview. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. That's what it would look like in game. Player icon. And this is the icon that is up here, I believe. Mine just says unset, but you get to mix and match, and it's basically like the logo system in Tekken Tag 2 when Teams was a thing and it just died for some reason. I don't know what happened to Teams, but it's similar to that. It's similar to that in how it functions. There are no. Oh, okay. So favorites, you get to track players on here. That's self-explanatory as well. The gift box is, I've redeemed all my gift box stuff, but you get gift box stuff from the arcade. There's like daily login bonuses, as well as the daily login bonuses from TEKKEN-NET. They're separate. So you have like a board you follow in TEKKEN-NET, and the more times you log in, the better items you get. And when you log in every day for the arcade release, you get like cool items as well. You get different items when you log in, so that's something that you can build up on your profile. And then you got the serial code campaign, where you just enter codes that you get, and then you get cool items and stuff like that you can use. So that is it. That's all the functions that are available on TEKKEN-NET. At a later date, I'll probably be making a video on how to pay for premium on TEKKEN-NET, so you guys can, if you guys ever travel to Japan, you can enjoy the premium luxuries that are available on TEKKEN-NET. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.